Hello guys, how are you? Welcome back to my YouTube channel.
Yeah, he's played some good stuff so far today, hasn't he, Mark? 2 matches played, 2 matches won. And it's quite the opposite for Ronnie. 2 matches played, 2 matches lost. So a little bit for Ronnie O'Sullivan to find here. I believe he's got a new tip on his cue from the first match and certainly looked a little out of touch in his previous game against Kyron Wilson. Again, you can hear the big sigh from him straight away off the break off. He didn't like that. Mark Selby, though, so impressive in his opening match of the day against Kyron Wilson. 2 centuries in that game as well. Remember, this Championship League for these players is all about solid match practice in the run-up to the Masters next week.
Red ball pocket.
And what a kiss that is.
Yes, Paul Collier, our tournament director, has done some work on the tip of Ronnie O'Sullivan's cue. Whether it's a new tip or whether it's a repair to it, some remedial work, I've no idea, but I think I'm with you. It seems to be a new tip because he's struggling
Black
with it
ball
a little
pocket.
bit. Break-off shot wasn't the best and could be very costly because Mark Selby's right in here. I've said before that
Red ball pocket.
Season so far for Ronnie. He's missed a few tournaments, but he's 18th on the one season points. Mark Selby 12th.
Brown ball pocket. Red ball pocket.
Played the shot from the brown down the table very well, Mark Selby, to leave the low angle on that red. Just meant he could bring pretty much all the reds into play from that one shot. So very early on in this opening frame, this is now a very good scoring chance. And similar to the task that Kyron Wilson had against Ronnie O'Sullivan, it's up to Mark Selby to try and capitalise on the fact that
Black ball
Ronnie doesn't
pocket.
look comfortable with that tip. Played a few wayward shots, shall we say. And it's up to Mark to try and keep him in his seat for as long as possible.
Yeah, all the players are aware that Ronnie's had a bit of work done on his tip. So from Ronnie's point of view, he probably doesn't have too much expectations or too many expectations of doing well now in this group, perhaps because of these problems. But I think the other players will be conscious of the fact that they shouldn't be leaving or giving Ronnie any easy opportunities unnecessarily. You keep Ronnie long range, chances are he will make mistakes.
Well, that's the thing with Mark Selby in general. He wouldn't give you a nod in the desert, would he? I don't think he's going to be gifting any easy chances to Ronnie. He plays the same type of snooker regardless of the format, regardless of the event. He's the ultimate winner.
Well, I'm sure Mark Selby attempted the cut there on the red to the left corner, but because he hit it so thickly, the cue ball's travelled nowhere, and he can cut this red in, Ronnie.
Oh,
dear.
foul.
This big misjudgment. Probably played it with side spin, and it's just thrown the cue ball into the red, and he's hit it so thickly, he's gone in off.
Red ball pocket. Yellow ball pocket.
Can't be much fun, though, for Ronnie O'Sullivan having to play with a brand new tip on his cue, playing players such as Kyron Wilson, Mark Selby, Ali Carter, Chris Waitlin. Not going to be much fun this afternoon for Ronnie O'Sullivan if he's struggling with his tip.
One thing I will say,
Red
though,
ball
is that
pocket.
it's not the first time we've seen this from Ronnie, where he's chopped and changed a tip mid-tournament, and probably is one of the best players, if not the best player, to deal with those changes very quickly. He's very able to adapt fast to new tips and conditions, but he certainly looks to be struggling with this
Yellow
one.
ball pocket.
That's visible. Well, it was a great yellow from Mark. Struck it too well, really. Wasn't able to follow it up with that red to middle. Once again, he's left a half chance for Ronnie, but not the sort of red you want to have to pot to get yourself in when you're struggling with your tip. Pressure on it. Reds are everywhere.
Hang on. Oh, I thought that red had gone in. Goodness me. That could have made a big difference to this frame, but it shouldn't do now.
Well, that shot there from Ronnie is just a classic when you're using a tip that you're not used to or you don't like. Played that
Red
with
ball
a touch of
pocket.
side, naturally cutting the red to the right, so you would tend to play with a trace of left on that type of shot, and it's just thrown so thick. So much so that he's pretty much hit the red full ball. It's amazing, isn't it, Dom, just how much of a difference little things like that make. It's hard to really explain unless you've tried it or played the game.
Yellow
When you play a
ball
shot
pocket.
like that and the result is such a poor one. And it's because you're just not used to the tip, and maybe you don't like the tip that's on your cue. That's even worse. But can you imagine just how much confidence you will lose in your game when you can miss a pot by that far? Because perhaps the
Red
tip
ball
that's been put
pocket.
on your cue is not one that you like.
I suppose the only consolation for Ronnie is that if he can find a quick fix for that tip soon, at least get it out the way here at Championship League, as Mark Selby miscues a black. Well, it's all happening.
Ah, it's full of variety, this first frame, that's for sure. But look at the position of the reds. There's a great chance of Ronnie here. And he does need
Red
to
ball
start
pocket.
scoring just a few. If he can make a 50 break from here, just take all these open reds with colours and make a decent break and restore some lost confidence, I'm certain.
Pink ball pocket.
He had a couple of chances similar to this against Kyron Wilson, and an unexpected mistake just
Red
crept
ball
in
pocket.
at times, and to me that is just lack of feel from the tip. So we'll see how he goes on here.
Pink ball pocket. Red ball pocket.
If Ronnie plays this with side spin again, he'll have to be careful.
Black
Okay.
ball pocket.
Doesn't sound particularly soft, the tip, which is good. On these conditions, a soft tip can be tricky to play with.
Red ball pocket.
And again, that shot there, he wanted to be further down the table with the cue ball. Much straighter on the black. He's got an angle so much so that he's having to take the more difficult pink.
Pink
That's a
ball
good pot
pocket.
considering.
Red ball pocket.
Currently in 5th place in the group, Ronnie. Badly need a victory.
Black ball pocket.
This is his 3rd match, yet to win one.
37.
Red ball pocket. Pink ball pocket.
I'm just wondering, with the blue near the corner pocket, is it worth trying to bring that awkward red into play from this one? No.
Red ball pocket.
Played for the yellow. I think the way these pockets are playing, and the fact that he's perfectly on the yellow, he'll stand in behind this red. It shouldn't be a difficult pot if he gets in behind it nicely.
Yellow ball pocket.
That's pretty good.
47.
Red ball pocket. Brown ball pocket.
Well, all things considered, this has been a brilliant break so far from Ronnie. Green won't pass the blue though, so
Yellow
just
ball
having to travel
pocket.
with his cue ball across the face, and he's played it well. Yeah, he's played it perfectly.
Green ball pocket.
So the miscue from Mark proved to be very costly. And there was an anxious look at
Brown
his
ball
tip
pocket.
upon the miscue. I hope it's all right.
Blue ball pocket.
Yes, we'll find out. Sometimes when you play a backspin shot, especially if you have a small tip on your cue, you can chip the side of it very easily and render it useless.
Pink ball pocket.
This has been an excellent performance from Ronnie because he looked very
Black
out of
ball
form at the
pocket.
beginning of the frame. He was like this against Chris Wakelin, and in 15 minutes it was 2-all. So
Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more.